together.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls count...
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Arm wringer applied, getting cracked.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it. As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing. Falls count anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon. But in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Cactus answers back.
Hoisted up. A big power slam.
Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something
from way up, taking a flight to nowhere.
A little bit of instant regret being felt here, I'm sure. Leaping to your own doom like that. Cactus absorbing some offense already. Almost an appetizer for this sadist. Ooh.
Wrenches the arm. Ooh, nasty kick.
Cactus Jack has something brewing. DDT! Neckbreaker! I'm really not sure why they've taken the fight to the stage here.
Yeah, I don't think anything good can come from this.
In a well-timed counter. What a hit from Jack.
Neater on the rocks.
And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it. Oof, that'll leave a mark.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. And you can see him struggling to break this hold.
Every second it's locked.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Uh-oh, mandible claw, mandible claw.
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
And battling out a very unsafe and precarious area.
There's plenty of ways this could go wrong fighting up on the stage like this. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker.
It really looks like nothing can contain this fight.
What's Jack fixing to do?
Grounded with an STO.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
And the probability of serious injury just skyrocketed as the action moves onto the staging area.
He's heading back to the ring. What's he got planned for him? Caught with a clothesline.
Uh-oh. Turned it around with a reversal.
Wrenches the arm. Ooh, nasty kick.
Whiplash neck breaker.
We've already seen a few blows land above the neck. Perched up top. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Thunderous hit to the chest.
Cactus on the receiving end.
And into the corner he goes.
He's able to dodge that.
Cactus Jack.
Has Cactus Jack delivered the exclamation?
Boom, boom.
Taking this match to the outside. Look at this!
All the way to the outside. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all. And landing a direct hit.
Returning to the ring now. Cactus Jack looking to rally the WWE Universe as he so often has. A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
These two men have held the biggest prize in WWE on multiple occasions. Both very proud champions.
Yes, Cole, both Cactus Jack and CM Punk have reached the top of the mountain here in WWE, but let's not pretend they are both in the same echelon as world champions. CM Punk once held the WWE Championship for 4...
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Cover. Oh, he was almost finished.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough. Turns that in his favor. He finally manages to answer back.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. Check out the springboard.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Things now not going well for CM Punk.
This is Cactus Jack's violent MO. Just continuing to wear down Punk with complete disregard for his well-being. Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Targeting the head, the neck. Just brutal.
Looking to take this superstar down swiftly and efficiently.
Cactus Jack has nothing but mayhem in mind for his opponent.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Spiked by that DDT.
Big impact off the leg drop.
Back and forth. Neither Punk nor Cactus Jack relenting. Talk about an absolute battle.
A battle of wills with both of these men showing the ultimate willpower. Just an all-time violent classic we're witnessing right now.
He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around. Escape just in time.
Cactus Jack.
Has Cactus Jack delivered the exclamation?
once again thriving in the land of extreme.
Here is your winner, Cactus Jack!
Cactus Jack standing tall in the ECW arena. He and CM Punk just went to war.
One can only imagine how satisfied Cactus Jack must be with both the violence he just inflicted on Punk and the violence that Punk just inflicted on him. I imagine that for Cactus Jack.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends in matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime Rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you going to back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm going to do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more ready to teach CM Punk a lesson.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop-ass is about to be opened up in that ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man? Bell to bell.
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
CM Punk wanted a fight, and Austin's starting to bring him one.
There's no holds barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk is up.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
And Punk gets countered there.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point. Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Gosh.
Blow to the back of the neck. Not where he wants to be right now.
Barbaric clubbing blow. Steve Austin feeling a sense of confidence here.
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
What a reversal. Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
Austin going big. What a stunner by the rattlesnake.
Nobody recovers when Austin hits that.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Clothesline.
Wicked clothesline. Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting rattlesnake. Oh, strong knee connects. Sharp knee.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Connects with a home run-worthy hit.
Boom!
Oh, man! So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Bang! Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Punk dodges out in time.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As for the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, Austin going big! Stunner! Will that close Punk out?
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Moves from the ring to the outside. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And now that he's got that steel chair, watch out.
As a couple of Hall of Famers once said, it's time to get the tables. Back in the ring, using the chair with no caution at all. Good night.
The Texas Rattlesnake's humming now.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
Setting up the table. Hopefully he's thought this through.
Oh, what a knee lift. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be
Austin going big.
Stone Cold Stunner.
And once again, that has to ensure victory.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. He's headed out to the ringside area. Momentum is running away from Punk.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation. I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see.
Fez press and then hammered away with the right hand.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
Great in-ring kick. Wow!
Stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner!
Steve Austin may have put the exclamation on this one.
These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no signs of slowing.
CM Punk looking to put his opponent away on his shoulders.
Go to sleep. Is there any air left in Austin?
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
Going for it.
Oh, crash and burn.
An absolute misfire. You really do hate to see it.
And now it's about trying to continue after such a fatal error.
Oh, God.
Strong counter from Punk. And Punk making his way back to the ring. And this one might be headed ringside. Ouch. And now he gets back into the ring.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Sliding back into the ring.
Sharp jab. Series of strikes to the back. Just a beat down. Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
There's press. And now raining down multiple blows on his opponent.
Austin doing what he does best. Opening up a can of you-know-what.
Uh-oh.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Gets driven into the corner.
Kick, wow, stunner.
Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Staggering to his feet. He barely even... Kick, whack! Stop! Austin got all of it.
He is locked in, and it has his opponent dead to rights.
Kick gets... And here we go. Single leg crab. There may be no getting out of this.
He's got to relieve the pressure. And a...
These competitors might not have another match like this in their careers. Every second of this has been must-see. Saves us all from having to endure any more of that. Austin going big! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stunner!
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. And he fights it off.
And clearly, truly taking the concept of fight forever to heart.
Punk's vulnerable here.
And down hard with the gourd buster. Connects with a crushing elbow drop.
Stomping. Ouch. Oh, for the bionic elbow.
Clothesline. Right to the back of the neck. Just a frenzied assault from Austin.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop.
He's ready to add the final punctuation, stalking his prey.
There's press, and loading with punches.
Hold on, he's lining him up. Austin. Punk sidesteps out of that.
He's climbing to the top. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Full focus from Steve Austin. Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Still the toughest, meanest SOB around. Even CM Punk couldn't get the better of him.
Just goes to show what a singular talent Austin is. CM Punk might be the best in the world. He might be tough as nails, but the Texas...
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope. Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva Lo Asa, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think.
The CM Punk is in Chicago. He fights like a man, absolutely
Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology.
Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
The skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino Heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor tonight.
Could be thinking of having it any other way. Yes, both men are known to.
Up high. Off the mark. He goes for the quick pin attempt. Gets the shoulder up.
Not letting them steal this one so easily.
Technically matched, I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise. I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE.
He gets back into the ring.
High risk!
All the way down to the floor.
Paying the price of treating your own body like a human crash test dummy.
Gentlemen, we're getting up close and personal with this fight.
DDT!
Guerrero averts the attack.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. Uh-oh. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count-out. Back in the nick of time.
Hooked him up. High angle belly-to-back suplex. Playing for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is CM Punk in full control. There's the... Top! Nobody does it better! Frog splash connects.
Oh, what a drop kick. And he's going to the top.
From the heavens.
He fails to connect. Bang.
Punk looking to impose his will.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out.
Into a clothesline. Three amigos coming from Eddie Guerrero. Vintage Guerrero. Three amigos.
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flat. We're on the top.
Frog splash.
That could be Punk's demise. He's going back for more.
Blast off!
Missile drop kick.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Stalking from above.
Sky high.
Whoa! Hurricanrana.
Unbelievable athleticism. You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Wants to finish this.
Watch out. Missile drop kick finds its mark.
Just putting their body in danger time and time again.
Two men giving everything that...
Roll up here. And Eddie immediately kicking out deep into this one.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero. And Latino Heat is really... dialed in right now.
Right now, it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intensity of Latino Heat.
Oh, slingshot, double axe handle. And Guerrero wants back in the ring.
From the top. Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome. Able to steer clear of danger there.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Punk needs to find a way to reverse his fortunes. Three amigos.
That's Guerrero showing that just when you expect him to cheat, he can just out-wrestle you instead.
Back and forth, this has been an absolute showcase of fighting spirit from Punk and Guerrero.
Fighting spirit or sheer stubbornness. Either way, everyone in the WWE Universe is hanging on every move here. Lariat.
And averting damage there.
Breathtaking head scissor takedown. Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Punk avoids the attack.
Bang, drop kick.
Guerrero setting his sights on the opposition.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around.
This athleticism is off the charts. Hoisted way up high. This is going to be bad.
Crucifix power bomb!
Executed suplex.
Latino Heat doing some damage.
Such intensity from Eddie.
Take over with a snapmare.
Oh, man, a face scrape with his boot.
Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Basement drop kick.
Just a violent suplex.
Stooping low there. But who are we to judge?
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
It's got to be hard to be CM Punk right now.
Inside cradle. Oh, look at this small package. And Eddie immediately kicking out deep into this one.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
Taken down with a body slam. And guys, Eddie's going to need to dig deep into his playbook if he wants to come back against Punk now.
Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Lifted way high to the heavens.
Driven down powerbomb.
Looking to go up high.
Guerrero making
from the top.
Double axe handle connects.
This is a man possessed. Going again. Will he get on with it already? This from the top. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible aim. Look out!
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Slips out of the way.
The head scissor takedown.
No. You gotta win at any cost.
Eddie Guerrero firing up on the assault.
It is all Guerrero right now.
Top rope for Eddie.
From the heavens,
through the air, and connects.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Oh, the referee, the unfortunate victim of that hit.
Yeah, that can't be good.
Impressive awareness from him. Double underhook, struggles with the lip.
And a clothesline counter.
Eddie able to take a stand there.
Prime opportunity now for Eddie. On the top.
Oh, splash by Eddie.
Here's Eddie's chance.
Back up top. On the top.
Frog splash.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
Comes crashing down. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk trying to withstand this surge.
When you're in an atmosphere like this, when you can't hear yourself think because the crowd's so loud, you find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here.
He's bracing for it.
DDT.
Punk dodges out in time. Propping him up in the corner. And able to evade the offense.
And Latino Heat is really dialed in right now.
Full focus from Eddie.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
From the top.
Frog splash does it. Punk's got a problem here.
Snapmare. Oh, man, a face scrape with his boot. Ooh, and fights back. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
That was the opening he needed, and he's got to keep his foot on the gas now.
It feels safe to say we are watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time.
And the WWE Universe continues to remain on their feet. They know they're witnessing something truly special here.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Potting him up top now.
Both superstars perched up high. Not from up there. Hurricane Rana from the top. That was awesome, Cole. Strong forearm connects. More in store.
Oh, slingshot. Double axe handle. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Lands in the drop zone. Put on the top rope. Something big's coming. Ooh. 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 Oh, man.
And now he's going to the top rope.
From the heavens. You gotta be kidding me. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
From the top.
Good Lord. Taking flight. You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off. Up high. Splash from the top.
Just amazing athleticism being shown here. And that prevents Eddie's attack. And he found an opening to fire back.
But Punk has to push now while the window's open. Latino Heat taking full control of the match. One amigo. Two amigos. I think we all know what's coming next. Three amigos.
Thinking of going high risk here.
From the top.
Frog splash. Will Eddie make it pay off? Oh, he kicked out.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
What other option, what other choice does Eddie have now? A desperate Guerrero is a dangerous man.
Oh!
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Punk's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here. And from the top!
Frog splash!
Went for the encore.
Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
You can hear how split the arena here in Chicago is right now. Disappointment, their hometown hero lost, and respect for Eddie doing what he does best.
Yeah, and it wasn't for lack of trying. Punk threw everything he had at Guerrero.